enjoying the 10-over cricketing action. We start every game at 1:45, all going well. We're right on the money, aren't we? At 4:45. The final time today, let's go. As we start with more action. Remember, he smashes that one away. Oh yes, that's the first Maximo of game number 5 of the day, match number 15 in total. Inside out, man out there, dropped. Oh no, it was in his hands, and it's Noor Kanamati who took an excellent one in that exact position. I think this should have been taken. There's that little floaty away swinger again, wide long off in place. That's that awkward height. You don't know whether St. Gallen is. This has gone a long way into the air. Now another catching chance. He's trying to shield himself from the sun. It's the same man, and it's gone down again. Noor Kanamati. Well, he's dropped 2 and 2. It's easier. He's blaming the sun. He is right. He's in the direction of the sun, but he has the cap on, trying just to block it out. It was clean. Long on is not in place, so he's going to get good reward. Wouldn't have mattered if he was. Maximo anyway. Well, that's not going to help, because that's massive. Lovely forward press from Wadwa. Cleans him up. Oh yes, Wadwa, he's gone as Tarakil strikes back, and there's a little bit almost of anger in that celebration. He just wanted, frustration is a better word really. Having been pumped for 6, there's no greater feeling as a bowler to gain your revenge. Game 5 is question time, and there's no question where that one's going. That's going off the bat of Safi for a boundary. This is agriculturally heaved down the ground, but how effective. Bounces off the tarmac and nearly up onto the stand. Well, you talk about that modern style of clearing the front leg. It is so effective. Look at that. The front leg is pointing nowhere near where the ball ends up going, and it goes straight as a die. Guided away off the outside edge. And that's going to be 4 more. He's played for this. That's where he's going to target. It's going to go over the fence surely. A little bit too short from Niazi. And the hurdles action is out for Naraz Jabarkel. That's all he can do. Oh, that's massive. He's got that all wrong. He goes away from the leg break, nearly up onto the reserve bank. That's a long, long way down to that far corner. They're playing mainly on artificial surfaces. Cleans him up straight through. And doesn't he deserve that? Khalid Niazi. But I think you can get good reward. I was just about to say, if he can just bowl a little flatter through the air whilst bowling his leg breaks, rather than being really big loopy leg breaks. I'm not sure if this was his medium pace variation. Let's take a look. Another chance in the deep. This time, well, it is taken. And no surprise to see it's Khalid Niazi, who's not just an excellent leg spinner, he's a very fine fielder. I think my pick for the fielder of the series thus far, actually. That one's darted in, edged away, and he's gone again. Well, it's not the first duck of the series for him. And this game is somehow changing. But here comes the return. Oh, wow. He's got underneath this. He's going to get enough for 6. He's picked that up beautifully. This wasn't a bad delivery, an in-swinging low Yorker that he's turned into a full toss. Could well get a wicket. And another catch held. Finally, they're starting to hold on to them. Noor Kanamati, who's dropped 2, does now dismiss Lal. I erroneously called him as out earlier. In the stint, it was in fact his captain who was caught short. And this time it's the off stump that's rocked back. This has been an excellent over. What a remarkable fight back from the Crickets. They looked dead. They looked buried. At one point, I think at the end of the 5th over, I'm going to double check this, but I think the score was close to 80. 77 for 1 was the score. And somehow the Lions, it's exactly where he goes. You can just tell he's going to love it there. Zazai looking for the block hole. Oh yes, that's beautiful. Well, the second 6 of the over, we know that Subramani can strike them. And that is the all-out lunge. Oh, that's monstrous. Absolutely monstrous. It's on the bank, on the full. Oh, that's as big as maybe we've seen. This one is hit towards the offside, and oh, I think they might have to check this. It's a really good tumbling effort. I think it's Akibullah Shirzad, the sub fielder. Just that's the point there where I wondered, a little bit like that Mitchell Stark one that we saw on the Ashes. Different in terms of Stark used it to balance his ground, but I think the benefit of the doubt is going to go to the fielder, and it's a big, big moment in the match. And they should just get a single, as he does really well. Chetty on the edge of the circle, and good game awareness just to run the ball in and make sure that they can't even consider going for a second one. So it'll be a single to close out what was a really entertaining innings that was a topsy-turvy one, to say the least. But the Zurich Lions will have to be satisfied with their total of 122 for 7 from their 10 overs. And that's a pretty good way to start. A nice juicy full toss from Kanik Shah, who bowled so well in his previous outing. Very good fluency, but this one hidden away. Is Shah going to continue his wicket-taking form? Yes, he is. It's the keeper who takes the catch. Safraz Ahmed. Shades of Sangakkara with the way he got his glove work out. I just hope the captain's okay. He doesn't look, maybe just feeling a little bit faint or lightheaded. Can we get him some liquids perhaps? But he continues his wicket-taking form. This goes into the sky. He's got a good piece of it. I think he likes this, and like it he should. Put down by one of the blue crew. I think he's going to claim he didn't get a hand on it. Now, this has gone more high than long and should be taken. Yep. He's had a good day, hasn't he, Savarnakumar Subramani? And it's a pretty simple catch in the end. Niazi, not for the first time today. For second consecutive innings, he's just trying to go a little bit too hard, too early. Just over the head of the square leg fielder, who's up in the circle, but it gets a good kick off the turf, and it's going to run away for a boundary. Big as you like. Another banker, needed a couple of bounces to get up onto it. Taking some heavy defeats, the Crickets, and oh, that's not going to help them. Shirzad just chips it up. Well, Kanik Shah, the one man from the Lions who can hold his head up high right now, because he continues to impress. 4 for 15 in the previous game. Well, this is hit down the ground, and he's going to start with a Maximo. What better way to introduce the main man? Helped into the leg side, going to be a boundary. 4 runs to Ahmadi, who really, to me, looks like the one.
This is up, it's in the air, could be a chance, and it should be a chance, and it's gone. So Rahimi, well, he was under the hat, but he immediately created a situation that put the fielder under the high ball. He goes for 7, and it's 45 for 4.
This one is slog swept out to the leg side, going to get 4. Just do them so well. So this one's hammered away, going to be a boundary 4. I can't actually remember the brand, so we're not going to give them a shout out.
88, 89. So it's hit pretty well into the gap, and it's going to go all the way for 4 at least. Not for a 6, but this is all about the placement.
Gets one right out of the middle. So the big decision, the big call to turn down the single. It's the right one.
Semi-final, Australia versus South Africa. This is in the air, and it's over the top. Maximo! Is something brewing here for the Crickets late in the day?
Tries to repeat the dose. This goes straight up. Is this the match-catching moment? Oh, it could well be. Ahmadi is gone. 6-6 and now out. And again, it's the keeper. This could have been a collision. It could have been carnage. But Safraz Ahmed holds his nerve. And the 5th wicket falls. It's the big one. This has gone into the air. Now long on nestles underneath it. Does he need to go back a little bit? He does. But he actually judges it really well. It's the captain of the Zurich Lions, Kanik Shah, who's been the standout bowler probably of the day, Vinny. And now he takes a critical catch to get yet another bowler on a hat-trick.
Hat-trick ball.
Here it comes. Oh.
How's that?
Oh, the arms come out. It just hasn't gone up the finger.
That's no problem.
Down the ground, long on in place, over his head. It's a Maximo. This one is going to be a Maximo. They're still kicking.
Ooh.
They're still screaming. They're still staying alive. Oh, it's going to be 6 more. It's not a good delivery. It's gone over the rope. It's another Maximo all of a sudden. 12 to win off 3. Oh, it was into the block hole.
Run 2.
Got to think about a second.
Oh, yeah, you got to do it.
Going to be gone.
Yeah.
By a mile, but at least Henderson gets back on strike.
Here's the thing, I'm not so sure they even crossed there. I'm actually serious because there was hesitation from Chetty.
And that's going to be that, as long as no ball is signalled, which it isn't. And here come the Lions celebrations. 2 runs will go in the book, but they will not matter a jot because it's going to be an 8-run victory for the Lions. They've played 4, lost 4 up to this point, but great celebrations.